Oh, that was fast. Hi. Welcome, Libra. Hi, Libra. Welcome to Virtual Tarot. I'm Ava, your oracle for the month of June coming up. And if you've never been here before, Trudy and I run the channel, and I, Ava, do the feature readings, which are the main prognostications, divinations for the future upcoming month. And Trudy does the mid-month reading. So stay tuned for that mid-month reading for June, in the middle of June. I, on the other hand, will help us to take a look into the future, into the immediate future of June, Libra. And I do that with the help of the tarot and a 4-card spread. That is, I use only 4 cards to help me to see the more important aspects of what's coming up for you, Libra. If you've never been here, then what you might want to do is use these sessions as a learning tool. I recommend that. You see, the tarot is an extraordinary, ancient means by which we can open up hidden psychic potentials that live within every one of us, and to use your hidden psychic talents to either glimpse into the future or to see what's going on a deeper level on any issue practically in your life. I've been reading and lecturing on the tarot for over 30 years and find it to be always a revelation to me how extraordinary it is. It's based on really the Hermetic principle that everything in the universe is connected. There is no real randomness. Randomness is just an apparent phenomenon. Underneath that apparent randomness is an absolute connectedness, which is why we can spontaneously, in the moment, choose cards and have those cards with our intention behind it reveal to us what it is we want it to reveal. That's how extraordinary it is. So I invite you to view this reading and learn from it, or just allow it to penetrate you. If this is your sun sign, it's pertinent to you. If it's your rising sign, it may be even more pertinent to you. And you can also use it if it's your moon sign, Libra. So let's begin. Let's cut. And there we go. So let's see. So I use a 4-card spread. I don't know if I mentioned it. And the first card represents the energy of the month, the second, the challenge, the third, the unexpected, and the fourth, the outcome, or perhaps a commentary on the rest of the cards, the rest of the meaning. We'll see. So let's begin. All right. Oh, okay. In the position of the overall energy of the month of June for you, Libra, we have, and here it is. This is a major arcana card, so it is a very important month of the year for you. It's ruled by a major arcana card. So major, important developments take place in June for you, and having to do with lovers. And sometimes, this is quite literal, because it has to do with relationships. And the decisions about relationships. And or how you need to look at the decisions that you're going to be making in the month of June, and how these decisions will affect you and your partner or the other. And we can have a relationship with many important people in our life that aren't just our lovers, family members, business partners. These are relationships that deal with relationships that are important to us. So it's examining both sides of both perspectives in a relationship. What is your perspective and what is their perspective? And coming up with decisions that will be fair to both. Because the card is ruled by the sign Gemini, the twins. The two members of this relationship having equal influence, you see. But it's also about taking seriously your own emotional, physical, and spiritual needs, and how making these decisions, these certain decisions, will affect you and your needs, your emotional, physical, spiritual needs. Those decisions, how will they weigh upon you and your partner? So these are serious concerns. It could be about some sort of mutual say serious purchase, or it could just be about love, or it could be about the business, but something you have mutually in common, but it's relatively serious, you see. And so the decisions that are to be made are of a serious nature. It might also be just about communication. Again, Gemini is about communication. So it might be about the quality of your communication between each other. Are you communicating clearly, honestly? Are you being heard? And are you listening? You see, the card is about the ability to express your needs to each other in a way that doesn't offend and really communicates your real intent. Now, the couple, sort of Adam and Eve, really, it could be but they're nude. And that is symbolic of the need to be very, very honest, naked, real. And so that's why this month, making some pretty heavy decisions that will affect both of you in ways that will have repercussions later on. So you see, but it could be just pure romance, and trying to get to know each other, to communicate honestly with one another, to be open, and to be genuine. That's the word I was looking for, genuine. All right, so let's see what it is that is your challenge. And another major arcana card comes up, and that is the High Priestess. So it is really quite an important month for you. The High Priestess as your challenge. Well, let's just deal with it on a very mundane level first. It could be that you need to seek advice, counsel, whether that's practical counsel, counsel about finances, counsel about your relationship, or counsel about your health. It could be anything that has a serious overtone to it. So the need to seek advice, and good counsel, the ferreting out of good counsel. But it also suggests that your challenge is to find some solitude for healing, for meditation, the space, the time to be alone. A hard thing for a Libra. Libras don't always seek alone time, but that's your challenge. There's a retreat. There's a retreating, a non-activity going on. It's asking you to be inactive. Stop doing. You need to withdraw, to reflect. And maybe this month you also need to learn to be self-sufficient and to deal with deeper feelings. Libras, because they love to be in the world, are often, it is often harder for them to be alone and to deal with deep issues that are emerging up from their subconscious. And your challenge also might be to allow plans to take some root in you, to germinate in you, to let that sink down into you so that you are being informed also from what's coming up inside. Again, you need to understand your own needs and wants and to honor them as well. To allow yourself to be informed by your intuition. You see, the High Priestess is a finding a balance between the needs of the material world around you, that which you have to maintain in the material world, And the balance between that and the quiet world within your own subconscious mind, within yourself. Where you can then allow your fears, your anxieties, to be soothed by the quiet, contemplative energy of your soul. That's quite a challenge for a Libra, I'll tell you. So, in the position of the unexpected, oh, look at this. We have, where can I put this so you can actually, nowhere. It's very bright out. There it is. It's a reversal. It's the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Well, on a practical level, on a material level, what's unexpected is something unexpected happens, and that is, well, you just might have to spend some money, maybe unexpected money. You have to spend money you weren't anticipating spending. Sort of, you see the money, more money flows out than flows in. It's a bit of tension around finances. That's just one interpretation. Wait, we're not finished yet. Also, because it might just be about some project, some endeavor that you can't initiate. You can't start something. You can't do something that you wanted to start or do. You're not able to finish a task, to finish a project. And maybe you just have to spend money that you were saving for a rainy day, or saving for another occasion. Or maybe you were saving the money to spend it, and now it's time to spend that money on something. On the flip side, on the other side of the coin, you could double your money, double your abundance. It could be great wealth, great financial security as well. One can't tell. Reversals are funny that way. They can indicate the complete opposite of what it means upright, or it can mean the doubling of that, the intensifying of that as well. Health-wise, your health is a little upside down, maybe because of stress, lethargy. There's a feeling of lethargy, not being able to get going. So you have to stay motivated. You have to stay motivated. That's what I tell you. Please don't let that, don't let your energy drain away. Stay motivated. It's important, because motivation here is everything. How you feel about a situation is everything. So then, we've got another, get this, 2 aces. So we've got 2 major arcana cards to begin. So it's a powerful beginning. And at the end, we have 2 aces. And this is the ace. Where is it? There we go, like that. Ace of Swords. It's hard to see in this light. There's a hand coming out of a cloud, holding a sword, an ace of swords. So, the outcome of all this is a new plan of action. You arrive at a breakthrough. Somehow the green light goes on and it's time to go. So you've been waiting patiently, you see, this retreat from, this kind of convalescence almost, spiritual, physical, psychological convalescence has been going on. And suddenly, there at the end of the month, we get an ace of swords, the light turns green, and it's time to put the gas on. To assert yourself. To assert your idea or ideas. To communicate them. Communication of all kinds increases. And since it's an ace, a single ace, a 1, perhaps also you're focusing in on what is primarily important, the primary thing, choosing from an assortment of things that you could do and choosing one and focusing your attention on that and going with it full force, asserting. It's about honesty, boldness, being totally honest with yourself and totally honest with the other. Still, there is a certain amount of stress still with this. That hasn't dissipated yet, but there's action involved. And standing firm in what you believe in and what you believe to be true. Adopting a new attitude on a mundane level. It's signing contracts, taking care of legal issues, coming to an agreement on an important issue. You see? So that's the reading, and as I said, the entire month is colored with relationship, that is, making decisions that will affect you in your primary relationships. Looking at those decisions and how it will affect you and the other. The High Priestess is about following your intuition, putting to rest your fears and anxieties, taking a non-active approach, a reflective approach, and then making that purchase, perhaps, that maybe having to spend money on something that's important, and or a bit of a windfall comes into your hands, money again, or having to motivate yourself physically and keep motivated physically, and in the end, as we said, as sort of a new idea, a new concept, a new plan allows you to move ahead. That said, you can leave now, Libra, if you'd like, because, as I said, I'd like to do just a bit, a little time spent on a soul revelation for the family of Libra, your family of psychological traits, to help you to understand yourself, maybe someone you know who's a Libra, or if you have a Libra rising or a moon in Libra, to understand yourself emotionally. All of this can be very helpful to you. Astrology is a tool of divination and self-analysis, really. So Libra is a symbol. The symbol for Libra is the scales of justice, which is why Libras are often lawyers. They are always interested in justice. And balance. Libras are incarnated primarily to seek higher values, their values, to live by higher standards. They don't always succeed, but that's why they're here. And to perfect their judgment, which is again why they are always interested in what's fair. And they're very motivated by relationship. They love to be in relationship with someone. They love a group. They love to be members of groups, or just a marriage, or any kind of institution where there's relationship. They have a deep need for intimacy, intimate relationship. They learn from it, you see. They learn from relationship because the other is like a mirror to them that reflects back their ego development. And they struggle within the relationship. Now, if the other is reflecting back a negative image of themselves, this can be problematic to a Libra, and is the heart of where their lessons are to be learned, because it can often make them very combative, where they want to be victorious and they want to win at all costs. The argument, they want to look like the triumphant one. This is the darker side of it. It makes them very combative and competitive. But if they can overcome that, then they can reconcile opposites. They have an ability to reconcile opposites, making them supreme diplomats. Charming. At the same time, gregarious and their skill at social intercourse is unrivaled. But their karmic lesson is the reconciliation of the person to whom they are relating, so that they find balance, the scales, you see. That's the impetus of a Libra. And so I'll leave it at that. That's a great opening, I believe, in our search for a deeper understanding of each and every one of our signs. And so to understand ourselves and to understand our neighbors, and so we can love them and not be critical of them. So thank you very much for coming to Virtual Tarot with Ava. And I want to mention that if you would like a deeper understanding of this 4-card spread, I have what I call the council cards, which is, you'll find the link below. That council card allows you to listen in on my deep exploration of this 4-card spread in a manner that is more soul revelatory. I include also another major arcana card, and I ask your Libra guardian angel, and every sign has one, to give us an overview of this 4-card spread, to even deepen our understanding of it, so to deepen the understanding of ourselves as we grow from month to month. And if you would like a personal reading, there's a link below to Trudy's personal readings, personal private readings, if you would like one of those as well. So thank you very much for coming to Virtual Tarot. I love you, Libra. And I'll see you next month, July. Thank you. Bye-bye.